Hey, what's up guys? I know this is my 5th video in a couple days, but I thought I'd show you guys what's going on with my Pico tank. Right now the kind of macroalgae that I didn't take out when I gutted it kind of started growing by itself, so I just kind of left it, let it grow, and I mean it can't hurt, it's just taking out some of those excess nutrients. But right now, let's see if I can bring this brightness down a bit. Angle it back. Right now everything's doing really well in here. These are the two corals I just moved in from the 29 gallon. This nice, really nice, healthy colony of Xenia is doing really nice. I'm trying to get to cover that whole rock, and then maybe I can, sell it for a nice, decent price. And this is one that was just recently fragged. You can see the color difference between one that's just been fragged and one that's growing on a rock. Back here we got a little frag of pulsing Xenia that kind of, when I restarted it, it kind of stayed on the rock, stayed behind. So, I just kind of left it there and it's thriving. And then there's a little colony of Xenia kind of shoved in the rock that I must have left in the tank, and it's growing really nice now. And I got my lastly, my little candy cane up here. I'm doing really well. Right now the only trouble I'm having is, if you guys can see, right where it's the brightest there, that's dying coralline algae, where it's bleaching. But you can see in other spots where I got a lot of coralline, like right here. But just for some reason I think it's getting bleached by my Par 38, which is actually a really bright bulb. So that might have to dim down the darkness. But I wanted to show you guys something cool. I hope I can capture it. You can see back here, you might be able to see all the little critters I got growing. You can see a little bit of detritus right here, so I'm going to have to adjust the flow, but you can see some of the little amphipods I got growing. Or if you look closely, there's, I see at least 5 or 6 of them right here. Over here you see the big one there? And they absolutely cover the back of this tank, so hopefully they can suffice as my little cleanup crew, along with my 2 Nassarius snails and my 2 Nerite snails. So yeah, right now the only problem I'm having with this tank is flow, and I don't know if I'm going to take this to school. I think it might be a little bit too much for me at school, purely because I don't have another water source at school with me. So I might start this over the summer, and then once I get the hang of it, I'll bring it to school in the fall next year, which I think would be kind of cool to have a little. But future plans for this tank, I might have said this already in a future video, but they might have changed. This is going to be mostly a softy mushroom tank, so I'm going to get some Recordia mushrooms and some, just some kind of simple, maybe some zoanthids. I've heard they leach toxins, palitoxin, but as long as you're not cooking them, like that unfortunate soul that went through the community, that story went through the community very fast. As long as you're not doing that, I don't really see the danger of palitoxin. And if you have, zoanthids, you just do that extra care, and you should be okay. But as long as it's in the water, it won't hurt you. Also, I'd like to try some really little SPS, maybe, or not SPS, but LPS, maybe like another galaxy coral, because those are really easy. I could probably frag mine for my 29. Maybe like I keep my little candy cane. I might want to get something a little bit different for this tank, so I can keep it at school. I'd like to get another little brain coral or a button coral, but I know those are a little bit expensive, but I think they'd be kind of cool to have. But yeah, right now my only issues I'm having with this tank are a little bit of detritus back behind the rocks, so I might have to, kind of go in there once a week with a turkey baster and blow it out. Or, get some detritus munching critters, which I think would probably be a little bit easier and a little bit more efficient. So, yeah, thanks guys for watching, and thanks for wondering about the Pico. If you guys want to see the whole setup, that's kind of what it looks like. It's a little cheapo desk lamp, but it's working really well. And if you guys are wondering how my Fluval Edge freshwater tank is doing, there's a bad glare, but yeah, not so well. I'm still battling this awful, cyanobacteria in this tank, and I can't do anything about it. I'm probably gonna remove the fish, put them in a little bit of a healthier tank until I get this established. I think it's the filter that comes with this tank cannot compete with the BioLoad. I took out the big piece of driftwood that was in there, hoping that would give it more flow and more filtration. Not really working. I'm gonna do some more antibacterial, dosings, but I think I might gut this and start from scratch. But thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed these 2 little tank updates. And thanks again guys for always being so supportive. Make sure you leave a like and a comment. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks guys.